The headlines: border officials may be colluding with illegal gun importers, minister says. Gay Bajan activist receives royal award. And St. Stephen's and Milton Lynch will contest primary school football honours. Welcome to Nation News for Tuesday, June the 23rd, 2015. Home Affairs Minister Adriel Brathwaite says border security and shipping officers may be colluding with importers to slip illegal guns into the country. He was speaking against the background of public concern about the easy availability of guns. Mr. Brathwaite told reporters that firearms cannot enter the country unless there is some help from officials at the ports of entry. He said border security agents need to be more vigilant, even if this means that cargo will take longer to be processed.
My concern is that there's a level of dishonesty in this country that needs to be addressed, because the firearms cannot come in unless there's collusion at our borders. Yes, some will come through via boats, etc., right? But they're being shipped in here, and it means that either people are not doing what they're supposed to do, or that they're turning a blind eye when they should not be, right? I'm very concerned about it because I have young children, and when they leave home, I let them come back home safely. We can't say that in fact it's just drug related, and that in fact that the guys are shooting each other, so let's turn a blind eye to it, etc. We should all be concerned about it. But my point is, it is not just a police issue, because we have to address how the firearms are coming to this country and let people begin doing what they're supposed to do to address the firearms, right? Because what the police are saying to me that is concerned to them is that they're actually seeing newer and newer firearms into the country.
The upgrade of the National Gymnasium at the Garfield Sobers Sports Complex will cost $18.4 million. Culture and Sports Minister Stephen Lashley made the announcement in Parliament. He said the work will begin next April and will run for 14 months, during which the gym, a prime entertainment and sporting venue, will be closed. China is fully bankrolling the refurbishment. Mr. Lashley said also that the Wall of Fame and a life-size statue of national hero Sir Garfield Sobers is planned. The Wall of Fame will comprise photos of sporting icons as well as celebrities who have performed at the gym. The Employment Rights Tribunal has concluded public hearings into its first case, a wrongful dismissal claim by Joel Leacock, a former employee of the auditing firm KPMG. On Monday, Mr. Leacock's attorney, Joel Garner, urged the tribunal to compensate her client about $76,000 since it is unlikely that he will be rehired. KPMG's attorney, Sharika Mohammed Kamabat, argued, however, that Mr. Leacock had been given several chances before he was let go, and the company has already satisfied all the terms and conditions of his employment. The tribunal, headed by Queen's Counsel Hal Gollop, has reserved its decision. A gay rights activist in Barbados is among the first 60 recipients of the Queen's Young Leaders Awards. Donia Pigott, the head of Be Glad, the Barbados Gays and Lesbians Against Discrimination, was presented with her award on Monday night by Queen Elizabeth during a ceremony at Buckingham Palace. Members of the royal family and several high-profile individuals attended the event, which recognized exceptional young people who are making lasting change in their communities in Commonwealth nations. Students of Charles F. Broome had the highest averages in English and Maths in this year's 11+. The primary school's graduating ceremony has been told. No wonder the chairman of the school's board, Andrea Brathwaite, said it was a continuation of Charles F. Broome's strong tradition of excellence. Next up is commentary with Hayden Gill.
Over the last 3 days, we've had accidents involving cars, a minibus, a truck, a motorcycle, and a pedestrian. That pedestrian lost his life. Just a few short weeks ago, a school child lost her arm in a route taxi accident. There was also a lot of posturing at the time about cleaning up the road and enforcing traffic laws. Sadly, it seems to have faded with the passage of time. Too many people get behind the wheel of a vehicle under the influence of alcohol. Speeding and running red lights are common. Then there are those who are driving without paid road tax, license fees, and insurance. Speed kills, but so too does slowness. We are too slow to clean up the roads, and they are quickly getting beyond the control of an already undermanned police force.
In sport, Milton Lynch and St. Stephen's Primary will contest the final of the Bico Primary Schools football competition. In the semi-finals, Milton Lynch defeated Wilkie Comabats 3-1 and St. Stephen's beat All Saints 1-0. The final will be played at 10 o'clock on Wednesday at the Barbados Football Association's artificial turf at Wildy. And finally, one news report began with the question, is this the meanest man in Britain? It was referring to sneak thief Michael Claydon, who is behind bars for his latest crime spree, which included stealing £3, almost 10 Barbados dollars, from his 5-year-old nephew. The 23-year-old sneaked into his sister's home while she was out and swiped the child's paltry savings from his Batman wallet. Cartoon mad Tyler had been saving up to buy himself a toy when his uncles swiped the coins last month, the High Court has heard. The prolific crook, who had stolen from Sister Danielle twice in the past, told police, "At least I didn't take the PlayStation." And that's Nation News for Tuesday. For more, log on to nationnews.com as well as YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. And remember to pick up your Midweek Nation on Wednesday or subscribe to our e-paper.